Gaming could at least use a point here, if anything, for hope. But so far, BMG definitely looking pretty strong after that first game, joined by Near once again as my co-caster here. And here we are on the draft, kicking it off. So we're curious where the bands would go especially. We do have Dark Lady, Tremble, Ophelia, and Behemoth. So Reason Gaming, two different bands. They take out Tremble and Behemoth. Well, not wanting to give that first pick to BMG. So Midas will be the first pick. Swiftblade Response, and now Torturer coming out here. But they do ban the Tremble in the end. Again, he is a strong hero. Do want to get rid of him here. So thoughts on the draft so far, Near?
No, I understand them. Fusion's sticking to the Ophelia ban because Architiger plays a good Ophelia, and then this time banning the Tremble and Behemoth. I can understand those. Behemoth seems to be a first pick hero for almost everyone, so yeah, and so is Tremble. So yeah, it's nothing standing out too much.
Second pick here. This is also one of those games too. Again, going into this, obviously a Reason game with the roster changes and everything. This is overall a team of skilled players, but you kind of wonder if they're in a matchup too, maybe not as practiced, where maybe they're going to try something pretty radical here. Some kind of strat, some kind of just different pick. So I'm looking for that here as a fourth or fifth pick possibly. But so far, Swiftblade, Bubbles, and now Parasite coming out.
I think when you pick Swiftblade first, it kind of screams it might be an offlane Swiftblade here, and then picking Bubbles is probably mid lane Bubbles, and then they're gonna go for the jungle Parasite here. So I think they're gonna try and farm them. They know that BMG likes to do the dual support, so if they can farm ahead, then not die and keep the game even without too many miracles happening, going in BMG's favor, they should come out ahead. And I think that's what they're going for here. But BMG does have a Doctor, Torture, Midas here, and that's a lot of burst and good catch potential with the Doctor.
Yeah, this is definitely a very BMG-style lineup, too. So, Baltazar Doctor, you got Midas, probably in the hands of Make here in that suicide role. And then, of course, Fusin loves to play that Torturer. So, we'll see what the fourth and fifth ones are. But Glacier is going to be that first ban from Fusin, I guess. Good combo with Swiftblade.
Yeah, it is, but it's also, you can freeze the Parasite creep and then he can't use it. But that's not something he's going for. It's not something we see often. Usually, like in the past, the Glacius was a good pick against Ophelia or Parasite. That was picked all the time. But it's not really utilized anymore. Yeah. But you can just freeze the creep and then you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, true. I know, again, Cthulhu Font getting a little bit of attention because of that, too. But in general, just Alchemist Bones. It's like, so many people get that now to deal with it. So that's the way. Glacius, Kinesis, Empath, and Wild Soul going to be the bands. Fusion really intent on taking out support options here, which makes sense. They still need one, of course, and wants to take out ones that maybe synergize pretty well with Swiftblade.
He did spend a lot of time on the extra in the first ban here. He was really thinking about what heroes to ban here. Glacius was his choice then, and then Empath. So, he's really looking into, okay, what support do we not want to face here?
Andromeda is a popular one.
Definitely. Is Moira still? I think it still is.
Yeah.
So,
still there. Definitely be a strong one to take out here. Oh, they go NG, actually. Interesting.
Here. Okay.
Not your everyday support nowadays, but they'll take it out. And now the final one coming from Reason Gaming. You see Kinesis and Wild Soul so far. Again, Kinesis. Definitely a little bit of a reaction to last game, but also it's just, it's almost a reminder, too, that, oh yeah, Boxy's Kinesis. Let's go ahead and take that out. Lodestone, the final one. There's the Aluna pick.
Magnus is unbanned and unpicked still.
Oh, he'll get picked, don't worry.
Yeah, I think so too, but it's like both teams forgot about it.
Here, since you brought that up too, maybe you can answer this for me. This is a question, this is one of the craziest questions I've always had, and it hasn't really been able to be answered. Magnus is the most played hero in the competitive scene by a lot. He's the number one played hero, number one active hero as far as, whether it's bans and picks especially. It's like 100 plus more according to Quincy stats than the next hero. It's ridiculous. For being as popular as he is and as good as he is, you see Puppet Master here, why the hell is Geomancer never seen?
because Magnus has a line stun, he's able to stun heroes like that far away from each other, whereas Geomancer only stuns in a small area. And he's just, I mean, Geomancer is very similar to Magnus, but Magnus just stuns more heroes.
See,
And the ulti is easier to land compared to the Geomancer ulti.
Yeah,
You need to stagger your stuns.
I'm not saying that he should be picked up in place of Magnus, obviously, but it's just for how much Magnus is seen. It's just I don't know. Yeah, he is weaker, and those are great points that you bring up, and definitely get that. But
Yeah.
man, I mean, he also does have a couple of strengths over him, and I think maybe the laning phase. I guess the Earth's Grasp is an excellent harassment tool. Volcanic Touch is too, but Earth's Grasp can be really annoying. The quicksand, the slow that he has, the AoE there. So I don't know.
It's an interesting hero, but I just think there are better options if you want an initiator. I mean, that hero needs a portal key. If you're trying to queue after them, they see it and they can react to it. You cannot react to a lava surge; it's instant.
Yeah.
Or you can if you're like you see him coming in after you and you know the range, and then you go, oh, I gotta blink now or something. So and that's also the turn rate where you might be able to blink away. But if you're Geomancer and you're trying to stun someone, I mean, it takes time and people react really fast here in the top level. So.
All right, ruin my parade. Near, thanks.
I mean, it's still a good hero, but you kind of need the portal key first.
Yeah.
So you need to farm that, and I mean, it does have a good laning presence, as you say, with the E to harass with and to even creep farm with. But yeah, I just think there are better options if you want that initiate.
All right. Well, it's kind of funny because Boxy, if anything, back when we played Suicide, especially, was played it a couple of times really early on, but. Yeah, definitely just don't see him, though. Moraxis is going to be that final pick for Reason Gaming over here. What was the final for BMG? Pebbles, okay. Yeah, I had to go Pebbles over there. So Boxy going to ready up on that, and then the Moraxis again being readied up over there. So, yeah, pretty solid lineups here. Nothing,
I can't remember BMG ever really running Pebbles. Would be interesting to see if they really have. I mean,
that's true, yeah. I guess we don't see that a whole lot.
No, we don't. Boxy is gonna play it here, but it's not like they can't play it. I just don't think it's their kind of style or comfort zone. But they're going with it here.
Give it a shot. Again, they're up 1-0. Trying to get that bonus point here with a sweep. Showed pretty good dominance there in the first game, but obviously a lot of that had to do simply just with the laning phase and everything. So we know Reason Gaming again is a team that definitely can make plays themselves and want to compete with. So here we go. Into our second game here of this series. The top lane, BMG, going to head towards there. Moraxis, the only one going up here for a reason. The rest are heading into the Legion jungle.
Wait. Who is supporting here? Oh, it's the support Puppet Master. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Just looking over that team. So, yeah, how are they going to do this? But it's not too bad, I would say. I mean, you have a lot of disable on the hero, and you have actually a lot of burst as well with the Voodoo Puppet. You just need people to hit it. So it's I mean, how much damage is it? It's 500 and it's 700 magic damage if the Voodoo Puppet dies. I mean, that's a lot of damage onto a single target as a support to bring that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we've talked about that before, and we have seen it kind of sprinkle in a little bit, the idea of a support puppet. It's like, his skill set really is a great skill set for being a support, so I don't think it's that crazy at all to see him in a support role. He's just usually and ideally better suited for that carry role, I guess, but yeah, it's going to be fun seeing him here in the supporter's role, especially, this will allow him to not have to worry about whiplash, max out the puppet show and the puppet's hold as soon as possible, and get some good CC from that, so. And they're going aggressive. Parasite down here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Pebbles is going to be left alone then, or if Root is going to. Oh wait, who is it going to be? It's Fusen going to be able to zone He's going to be able to zone the bubbles. He can give Pebbles free for him. But the tri-lane down here is a pretty nasty one for Doctor. I mean, the puppet show into a first Swiftblade spin is definitely a kill.
Oh, okay, now he's in range, but he wasn't initially. That's
unfortunate. It's also a case where if you may have skilled the Q, you could have possibly gotten a kill too. Yeah, but he skilled the W earlier and thought he was in range. That's unfortunate. Would have definitely been the bloodless kill.
I mean, I don't know about that, because I'm double-checking the abilities, and I almost want to say you're better off leveling up the Q. Like, they're the same duration. It's even less mana.
It might be. I mean, if the puppet show hit him there, I mean, the puppet would have taken more damage from creeps because he would have stood still.
True.
He would not have been able to move. Yeah.
Well, missed down on a bloodlust kill, unfortunately.
Okay.
Well, sorry, we're now realize what he's going
Parasite.
up against. Parasite in a lot of trouble. He's dead. Yo! Okay. I guess there's a little bit of a positive. I guess a pretty big positive, actually, considering he was definitely dead.
Yeah.
Managed
That's
to get
unfortunate, though. You don't want that to happen when you have Parasite down there. I think Puppet and Parasite should communicate more. Fusion even sniped the Vulture Lord that he was harassing in. That was unfortunate. He did not see him, I think. So now that's going to be a bit troublesome for them down here because Darkness is going to be able to farm now. And Parasite's not there to do anything. And Root manages to block the hard camp.
Oh, yeah. Just on that ward there. You do see spin back in front. Swiftblade. He wants this kill. He's taking a lot of damage himself, though. He does get the Bloodlust on a Torturer, but it comes at a cost right there. Swiftblade will go down. So, he got the Bloodlust. Is it worth it, you think, or no?
Not really, because it's a support for a carry. I mean, if it's Bloodlust, it's fine then. I would say. I think it's okay. If he gets the Bloodlust too, right? So he picks up the boots.
Yeah.
It actually enhances his farm. So it's alright, but in general it's not worth it. But since it's a Bloodlust, it's okay.
Makes a difference right there. Meanwhile, Parasite coming in. This is just an Invis rune. He doesn't have, unless he's just waiting around for level 2, but yeah, he can just auto-attack. Like, not much else here. Doesn't even have the leech just yet, so not going to be a kill in the end.
If Puppet Master used the mana potion and got mana for Puppeteer's Hold, I think that could have been a kill. At least a 2.5 second more, keeping him in place. I think that might have been enough, so it's a bit unfortunate. They're missing out on some crucial kills here.
Yeah, this is definitely a couple, it seems like, that they could have gotten if just one or two different things went a little bit more in tune here. But I was going to say, Parasite's spending a lot of time not getting a whole lot anything done. So he is going to go back into the jungle now and takes over a Skeleton King. But once again, he's headed towards the... Okay, he's going to go over the yellow camp right here. Now looking to farm. But even still level 1 at 3.5 minutes into the game, that's not good for your Parasite to be at this point.
You want to be. I mean, Fusen even avoided his own big camp over here now. So this is really ugly for him.
Bottom lane too. You see Swiftblade. Oh, the power throw again will snipe him out. They were a little too far up right there. I mean, they know they're going up against the tri lane by now, and it's just them two. Parasite nowhere nearby, so definitely a positioning miscue there. And if you're Reason here, I mean, can you switch? Should you switch it up? Maybe send Merax's bottom at this point. And as actually, speaking of Merax's, holy crap, he almost gets a kill on a Midas. He needs to land an axe right here. He may get it. Midas eats one of the trees right there. Going to start the regen. Oh, he runs back into it, actually. Risky move for Make. And he is going to be able to get away here. Wow, that was close.
I've been watching this top lane a bit, but it seems like Make has been dominating it, and Meraxis is playing a bit safe here. But now he mans up, and I would have said that I would like to see him do that, because if you throw those axes on him, I mean, Midas is gonna have to run, and then here he does. So almost gets the kill. Was close.
You see Midas having to play very, very safe for the time being. I assume he's going to be having a health potion or some kind of regen coming out for him right here. But yeah, so as I was getting at, they clearly need to change something, because that bottom lane is now just it's gone all wrong. They're going to leave Swiftblade down here as a suicide for now, and just instead kind of just get good farm of Meraxis. And Bubbles, it seems like, has been doing all right here middle. 22-3 against a 29-9 Pebbles, actually. So Boxy's been winning this match. Would that surprise you against Bubbles here?
A little bit, yeah, but Fusen was also there the first wave, I think, so that helps him out a bit. Oh, here they go on him.
They're going to try. Stalagmite's coming out of response. Here comes a power throw. You look at Boxy sitting on just on the outskirts of it. He takes the Puppet's hold, but now he's going back in for a kill. Show the one to Aluna. Going to keep her in place for the time being. Pebbles has a chuck in 2 seconds. Wants that kill on Puppet, and they'll get it. Well played right there to combo for the kill between the chuck and the power throw. And secure it onto him in the end, so... That was all. They tried to jump Pebbles with 3 heroes, and they end up losing one in the end.
Yeah. So far, BMG is really outplaying Recent Gaming. That's really what there's to it. I like their draft and their idea to man up here, but the Parasite got killed level 1 there, and then they managed to avoid the camps. I mean, it is disguised pretty well that they were gonna man up. I don't think BMG expected it, and I mean that even gave them the edge, but BMG outplayed them so far. And now that failed gang mid, it's gonna boost Vox's GBM too.
Oh.
He's gonna have the portal key almost faster. Oh, sorry.
Well, Morax has got the Matrax off just before. He got killed up here, so he is going to survive. Very close to a kill up here. But yeah, I mean, keeping Swiftblade down here, do you think this is going to prove to be the best choice here for Reason?
I think they have to get some portal keys onto Bubbles and Moraxis, and then try and make some stuff happen. So if they manage to get net a couple of kills, I mean, Swiftblade will catch up. So if they focus on Moraxis and Bubbles right now, and then they will make space for Swiftblade later. Well, that's the idea at least. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not like Swiftblade isn't getting anything at all. He's still getting the experience here, and he's still getting some creep kills because Darkler is pushing it out to his tower. So it's not too bad.
Top lane Midas goes down, so big kill there for Reason.
Definitely.
Find him a little too far up. You see Parasite getting involved.
This is what they need to do. Keep Pebbles down, keep Midas down, use 4 heroes for that.
Alright, so Parasite, level 5 now, has recovered a little bit as Archie Tiger. Again, pretty atrocious start, but working up. So yeah, the GPM chart still suggests that BMG's overall in a pretty good spot right here. Pebbles, of course, leading the way with that. He's got his good core on and going to be going Portal Key next, I'm sure. But you got Doctor also at 330. And then even Midas, more farm than anyone in the Hellborn side currently at 280 even after that death. So obviously Bad Monkey Gaming still proving to be in the better spot currently. But a couple of rotations being made. You see Bubbles actually going top now. And Moraxis going to head middle. So feel like those are just better for matchup purposes, I guess. Or that maybe Moraxis can live a little easier.
Yeah, I like it. He's not dying. I mean, we've seen that turn potential from the Matrax a million times. So that's a good change here.
Nope. Well, will we see it come into play here? No, we will not. It's a great ability, but if you can't use it, then it doesn't do a whole lot for you. So good lockdown.
He even has... No, he doesn't have wards in the main. That's Fusen who has really warded the mid lane up here from both angles. They see everything here. So yeah, he was lacking vision there. Else he would have not died. But again, Puppet is struggling. See him on only a mana battery and a ward currently.
Yeah.
I mean, with the way the bottom lane has been going, he's not getting much gold. So that's unfortunate for him, not being able to support his mid lane. He kind of has to buy his own ward to stay safe.
Yeah, again, to be clear, is it? Well, middle lane actually. Moraxis again. Double damage Pebbles. Man, talk about a Gaseous Curse. We're just sitting here. You love this change, and Moraxis, I've seen so many times how he just can survive and turn, and just back-to-back times since we said that, it's just easy kills on him. Since he's come middle.
He needs the vision, and he doesn't. And he just poured it into... You should kind of expect it when Pibble stands on top of your TP like that. I mean, he's not doing that to get gone on by your stun. I mean, he's going there to kill whoever comes in there. So you should probably consider canceling that.
Yep. Chose not to there. Definitely reap the consequences. Did I just see... Yeah, Archie Tiger actually just spot a Lex Talionis. This is something we have not seen in a while on Parasite. Is this maybe they're behind? He feels like he needs it. That Bloxy gets a bottom lane. Portal key.
Yeah, I think it might be just to try and make something happen right now because he's not getting the puzzle box in the near future. I mean, he would be really close to a puzzle 1 right now. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with it, but he will still be able to burst one hero with +1, maybe up top. But if you lose it last, it's not going to be that effective.
There we go. Yeah. Got to use it appropriately there. So, well, they got the kill. That's what matters there on a Make. But he's currently has level 1 of that Lex. But again, to reiterate there, that it does not do the stacking like it did before, so it's not as powerful, but still has a presence. It will amp your damage in the end. That you commit to the target.
-5 armor and -3 magic armor. I mean, -5 armor right now is basically makes everyone have 2 damage. Or even a Luna has only 4. Darker has 6 armor. Torture 4, Pebbles has 3.8, so
Yeah.
I mean, they will take more damage than you actually deal at this point. So it's pretty neat early on.
Absolutely. I was also mentioning too earlier again that this Puppet Master, it is a support, so yes, lacking the items, but keeping that in mind. I mean, still, even for a support though, is definitely having a very, very tough game. But you know, it's gonna be level 6 here soon, so we'll be able to provide that Voodoo Puppet assistance. Bottom lane, Torturer gonna help box them out, prevent a kill happening on a Doctor.
Yeah, miscommunication there. Bubbles shield on to the Torture, used his stuff on him, and meanwhile Parasite used his ulti and stuff on Pet Doctor, so they went for 2 different targets instead of going for the same one.
Oops.
Yeah.
That's also not a good sign. Again, recent gaming, you can make up all the excuses for the new roster and everything, but things like that, when it comes down to communication, definitely got to be on top of. Not right there, so. Again, we've already seen Boxy doing work with the portal key. He now has a haste rune bottled up, so a free kill potentially going to be coming up here for him. Nice word of sight from Andrew right here on the Congo pit. Going to make sure to get some good vision out there at least for the team to use. Swiftblade does have another 1,000 gold saved up with the Ghost Marchers that he's purchased, and it looks like Bubbles at least is finding a groove a little bit too. 336 gold per minute here, so there's definitely potential. Again, this isn't nearly as runaway as it was the first game by any means, but still is a tough start here for Reason Gaming. Dr. Repulsor also got to keep that in check. He's working on Hellflower, it looks like, first.
Yep. It's a lot of people that are valuing this Hellflower build now. It seems to be the new kind of Dr. Repulsor build instead of the Icon.
Yeah. Kind of.
I'm not really sure the reason. It's not bad. I mean, also in team fights, it's a great item, Hellflower, early on. I mean, that's where the item shines, also because of the build-up.
Yeah. Oh, look at this here. Stealth Hunter. They know he's here, though. Yeah, they're going to combo him out of it and then try to kill him after the fact. Oh, that was a misclick from Midas. Is that going to miss the kill? It is. Oh, boy. And now here comes the turn. So, Make, this is going to backfire all sorts of places. Pebbles goes down. You do see Make does end up making up for it with a kill on a Parasite in the end. But now he's in trouble. He needs to get away right here. Doesn't have enough mana, though, to do much. Slowly regenning. He needs 100. They're going to find him, though. And should secure the kill in the end. Yeah, okay. Elemental Warp. He buys some distance. He's definitely dead, though.
Oh. Tries to make the juke. That was a good sequence. I mean, if he did not have Lex Talionis there, he would have died way earlier. And he would have not have forced BMG to chase him that far. And it nets the kill onto Pebbles and what's it called, Make there, onto Midas. That's what they needed, because Pebbles was 500 GPM 2-3 minutes ago, now he's 416. That's a huge gold boost for them.
Yeah, there had to be misclick from Midas there, because he Elemental Warped it away rather than committing for the kill on a Parasite, which was, it seemed like it was going to be an easy kill, so I don't know if he just thought all of a sudden a lot were coming, so he felt like unsafe or what, but yeah, they missed it nonetheless, as Marcus Moy, though, he once again is reminded that Pebbles does have that portal key. Yeah, so he gets jumped here at the top lane. So what was good, all of a sudden, Pebbles comes back and gets another kill out of it.
He thought he was safe, but Pebbles used the Veiled Rod. Yadro even has the Void here, but of course, that doesn't work. So nice kill from Boxy there. Puts him right back up there.
There's a team that you should expect Veiled Rod against. It is BMG. And using him once again right there for a kill. Here we go, the triple stack Ancients. Talk about a team effort right here. Everyone but Doctor doing them. Looks like Pebbles getting a majority of them and working towards that Shrunken now. And speaking of Veiled Rot.
And there's Pebbles and Veiled Rot Midas here. They're going for more. Andro does have a Void here, but of course doesn't spot anything else than a Luna. And they might think that they can just go up and kill a Luna here.
Huh. Now, Pebbles is an Invis, so the Rev Ward did actually see him. Walking through, yeah, so they're pretty aware. Oh, but Swiftblade, well, they should have.
Should have, but I mean, he's only going past there for a second, so they probably missed it. It happens. But yeah, you really have to be on top of that.
Yeah, notice those blips on the map that, something's there, but maybe just didn't see that in the corner of their eye. So Swiftblade feels that. Oh, the combo missed from Pebbles in the meantime. He ended up chucking the creep right there on accident. It happens from time to time.
frees up some time here for them to push bottom lane, but they're not really doing it. They're pretty scared at this point, it looks like.
Yeah, and I mean, it's understandable.
Only one TP. Oh, Puppet should be spotted there. Oh, towards you.
Here come the other TPs, though, and it's taken them a while. They do finally get it, but here's Dr. Repulsor joining the party. Bubbles in trouble. He's going to Shell Surf initially, but it's not going to matter. Just so much damage from Doctor. The Hellflower on top of that. He does run out of mana currently. So, Puppet Master running away. Oh, never mind. Pebbles comes in and says, here you go, buddy. Easy kill to secure it. So, yeah, the leads just get bigger and better here for Bad Monkey Gaming. Swiftblade farming in the middle lane in the meantime. And again, they do have a portal key on Bubbles. He did buy back there, by the way. Okay. That's not good. That's a little bit of rage, I think. Or a little frustration.
Oh, yeah. I am not really sure about that one. You don't like to see it. Yeah, it's not good to see. But also, I think Puppet would have really loved Merrick's Bounty here, coming back to competitive, and that's not available. He has 0 creep kills. I mean, that would have been a lot of gold at this point.
Yeah.
Would have probably bought himself some Steam Boot and stuff. Bottom.
Yep. Not a tournament rules item, though. Yeah, you see Pebbles trying to get revenge for a Luna right there, but good job by Parasite infesting the creep at the last second. Thus, he's going to survive.
Doctor, though.
Ooh. Is he going away? Yeah, he is. Okay. Puppet was showing himself, but Doctor realizing there's more coming, so not worth going for it. Just going to run right there. Puppet, though, again, it's a support Puppet to keep going back to. He only has a minor totem on him as far as stats go, so could probably drop him pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
Finds him.
You know, honestly, if you're in this position as, you know, the hard support, you don't have anything, it's honestly worth it to say, yo guys, can you buy your own lane wards at this point? I really need my boots to have any impact onto the game. And he needs the mid farm here too. I mean, he has to get something going for him. He needs to focus a bit on himself to really be effective in this game. Because, I mean, if he had the boots earlier, he might have been able to catch Doctor up here, where he's actually standing right now. And I mean, then it would have been a dead Doctor. It would change the game completely. But as he is right now, he's not... He can't do much. I mean, it's not really his fault, but he needs to focus on himself and get some farm somewhere.
Oh, he got killed by the neutrals. Are you kidding me? That's a bummer. Curse Fencing goes down as well in response. That was a well play by him initially. I mean, interesting play by Iluna. She stunned and then went for the TP, but obviously he just used a Kelp field to cancel it. That stun was only 2 seconds long, but got the kill. At least he thought he did. The neutrals end up taking it, and then they gets chased down anyways in return. So... again, Bubbles has been doing the best of his team so far, making up for last game definitely on the Puppet Master there, but
yeah, definitely
not mattered really.
I mean, it's not out of control at any. Oh, Max is down.
Yep.
Gets killed as well. I was about to say it's not really out of control, but if they keep getting picked off like this, they need to make kills happen instead of the other way around. Let BMG catches them. Top though, they might be able to kill Boxy if he goes.
And he's gonna go the power through. It's so much damage. Is it enough? He needs one more, and now here comes the counter. Luna gonna run in. She stuns Parasite first. Got to be on top of some of the creeps, I feel like. But anyways, down. Gonna take out the Archer. Oh, he's gonna run away actually. So, yeah, gonna be fine right there.
Puppet was there too, but he cannot catch up to them because he does not have the boots. So yeah, I'm gonna not talk about that anymore. But it's unfortunate.
Well, it is interesting idea that, yeah, as a support player, you know, the number one thing you usually think as a support is like being unselfish, you know, giving everyone else farm, stacking the camps, you know, making sure that everyone else is having a good time farming. But there are points where you gotta say, that's what you're getting at, you gotta be at least a little selfish, because if you're just feeding over and over again, with the lack of boots especially, then what's the point?
I mean, it's a 5-man game, and I mean, I know that's like supports just by wards, and they place them, and then their team wrecks, and then he stacks the jungle and the carry farms and all that stuff. But I mean, you have to set up kills and be effective. I mean, that kill top, it could have maybe happened with a Voodoo Puppet and the Puppet Show.
Yeah.
So you need to focus on yourself in order to get your team more ahead. I mean, at this point, if he can focus more on himself, he might be able to pull his team more ahead than just keep buying wards and not having boots.
And it continues. Archie Tiger, he'll fall. He's going to Puzzle Box now. Trying to, at least, but getting locked down there again. Mentioned, or haven't mentioned yet, I don't think, but anyways, Alchemist Bones on Midas here. He actually has 2 charges saved up on it currently, so he didn't even need one right there.
He's ready for the parasite.
Yeah.
It's on the catapult there. I actually think that catapults might give the most gold for that outside of Vagabond leaders. Or mid lane.
Middle lane, Swiftblade turning on Pebbles right here with those Swift Slashes. Down goes Bubbles already. Dr. Pulse joined the party. Down goes Swiftblade. It's a double tap for Baltazar, possibly a hat trick. It's chucked in. Root Ezekiel and Agile in the meantime off to the side. And now more Axis. A couple more auto attacks away. Doctor could ludicrous speed in right here for the kill. There we go. It's a hat trick for Baltazar. Again, doesn't have an icon, so not getting charges necessarily, but still, he's getting plenty out of it. 4-0-4 now, including over 500 gold per minute here in this game. So the activity continues for BMG. 18-7 hero kill lead.
Yeah. Also,
now.
four for nothing exchange. I mean, if that happens at this point of the game, if you have a 5 for nothing exchange after 20 minutes, I mean, it's 9 out of 10 times you probably lost the game at that point. It's really crude. I mean, it does so much for them. I mean, the lead was, what, 6k before? Now it's 12k, and plus they can take some towers with the death time onto the Hellborn team here. So actually swings into 8k gold lead, and then a lot of experience too.
So right there. Parasite tried to jump. Aluna got stunned in his mid-animation with a face hug. And then eventually they both get away, both Aluna and Midas. And they got the tower kill on top of that, so it just all kind of continues, comes together here for Bad Monkey Gaming. Middle lane, Pebbles. Don't really know what the plan was there from Meraxis. Didn't really have backup that quickly and kind of say, oh, the Chuck hit the puzzle box minion instead of Parasite, but he's just going to walk it off, really. In fact, they're setting up a turn kill now. The Midas with the Midas touch right there. Takes him out of the puzzle box. Down goes Parasite, and now Pebbles. He pops his shrunken head, says, you cannot hold me away, Puppet Master. And they really can't do a damn thing against that. Down goes Puppet Master as well. There you see the vote to concede. So definitely some frustration. Understandable, though, on their side, because this has just gotten another out-of-hand game here. And it looks like it is going to be a 2-0 for Bad Monkey Gaming in this series. So there we go. I was going to wonder if it was they're all on the same page or not. But they're going to say, let's just do it in here. We got another series to worry about this recent game, and that is we're going to be seeing them against Fresh here in just a little bit. But here against BMG, wasn't to be. Bad Monkey Gaming, the better team, at least here today, no doubt. So final thoughts on this game here, Nir?
It seems BMG